Last Night Tonight complaints line.
Oh gosh, it's just Daniel right here.
No, I can assure you that Daniel was wearing pants. Thank you for calling. Last Night Tonight complaints line.
I just wanted to say, the shameless plugging done on your show by that YT guy was, well, shameless.
I can assure you, sir, he's been dealt with accordingly.
Oh! Oh!
Oh, I was ready to keep dancing. It's fine. Welcome back to Last Night Tonight. Thank you for joining us on this Thursday night? Yes, Thursday night here on QCTV. It's great to be with you, of course, as always, for the second show of the series. It's very exciting. Of course, we had a big week last week with the first episode of Last Night Tonight, and we sent our main man, Dan, who happens to be conveniently sitting right next to me here, out onto the street of Queen Street Mall to get people's opinions on what they thought of Last Night Tonight. Dan, you went out and spoke to the people. We actually have some vision, I think, of you doing that. 3, 2, there we go. So this is good. So this is you out speaking to the people of Brisbane about the first episode of Last Night Tonight.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, mate.
That's all right. They seem to be, there's Reggie as well.
That's Reggie, there he is.
Yep.
Just stealing some of my airtime.
That's all right.
People are really excited about the show, mate. They're
Good.
really keen. People are literally going crazy for it.
Excellent.
Not literally.
All right, that sounds good. I'm glad. So you found out some good stuff.
Mate, I have the funniest story. You're going to love this.
All right, can we have it after the break?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's
All right.
gonna be good.
A couple of weeks ago, Reggie Watts, musician and comedian, or news median, if you like, was in town. He played at the Powerhouse a couple of weeks ago, and we here at Last Night Tonight scooped up an exclusive, probably not really exclusive, but exclusive to QCTV anyway, interview with the man who is Reggie Watts. Let's see what he had to say.
This one goes out to all my grills and all the people that really care about what they do and shit. So if you're in the mood, get on down to Hymietown, because this is what we do best. All right.
For the very little people at home who aren't aware of what a Reggie Watts performance is like, as briefly as you can, describe what it is that you do.
I just kind of, it's an all fully improvised show, and I just kind of tell like nonsensical stories. They don't really make any sense. There's not really any jokes necessarily, but it's just absurd usage of language and words, history and technology, and then I also improvise songs using looping machines, and I just kind of layer my voice doing beatboxing and little sounds and so forth, and then I improvise songs over that.
Yeah.
So that's what it is.
So obviously you're merging, as I said, music and comedy.
Yeah.
Who inspires you the most musically, and who inspires you the most comedically?
Well, I mean, musically, I mean, it's kind of all over the place. I mean, I love like old soul music, but I also like a lot of electro, and I'm a huge fan of industrial music, Front 242 and Ministry and Skinny Puppy, and so I love like the really dark, like, kind of gothic quasi-industrial music. I'm a huge fan of Devo, they really inspire me a lot. Bobby McFerrin, Al Jarreau, Barbra Streisand, the Brothers Gibb. Like it's kind of all over the place, really. It's any song that's really well written is good, or some kind of an affected electronic music or chaos music that embodies some kind of an energy, that drives me. Comedically, I would say, Carol Burnett, Gilda Radner, Bill Cosby. Big fan of. I love Monty Python. I like that's really kind of where it began for me, like the absurdist. Yeah, the absurdism. And Victor Borga, piano player. Fly the Conchords has a really interesting take on comedy. I love Eddie Perfect. Is a great example. Great songwriter, great singer. It's all over the place. I just like anything that's absurd and really, really stupid. Like just way too many resources wasted on a very stupid idea. Like the contrast is my favorite. It's so absurd. I love it.
It's not so different to what we do on the show, basically.
Oh.
Although nowhere near as good. So that's
That's all relative.
Yeah, that's what we're going for.
Everybody's acting like they don't got the frogs. 'Cause they be hippie, hippie,
But definitely, in terms of like doing that, there's a whole lot of confidence then in yourself, from yourself, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
To think that this is worth your time, like full time, you know. Like, where does that confidence, even on stage as well, to be so improvised, to be confident enough that like where you're going is going to get marks. So,
Right.
so where does all that come from?
You know, I don't know. I think it comes from a need to want to do it. You know, I mean, it's like, even if I'm on a street or whatever I'm doing, there's always kind of a performative quality to the way that I exist. So, you know, whether it's in a car or just like, you know, being with people, just saying or whatever, or like being with other comedians and we're just acting like assholes to each other, you know, and we just keep doing that forever and ever and ever. It's like, I've always been that way. There's never been a time when, you know, since in my childhood where I wasn't playing tricks on people, where I was hiding from people, where I was like that's such a part of who I am and the way I see the world. And I can't not do that, so I might as well do it on stage and make a living. You know?
Yeah, it's like to me, it's that sort of confidence that I think you'll agree that these salt and pepper shakers, someone obviously designed these based on boobs. I don't know if you agree with that. Do you?
These based on boobs?
Yeah.
You know, I think actually that'd be a great name for a company, based on boobs. That'd be great. But you know, I think that things are designed exactly the way things function, and I think that there's no way to get away from sexualizing anything. That's true. There's just no way. You can't do it because it's all input and output. You know what I mean? It's like, where's the input? Where's the output?
And humans are all input.
Yeah, exactly. Every single thing in life. So I mean, it's funny because a lot of comedians just they really love like sexualizing everything, and it's really funny. But I like not sexualizing things, but like saying that they're sexual, you know, like you know, or like describing, you know, saying I'm going to describe some massive difference between things, but really it's just like a mundane thing that applies to every single thing everywhere. I just think there's something about kind of debasing the expectation of, you know, like, oh, I see where he's going. Oh, he didn't go where you want. He didn't go there at all.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's a good thing though, because everyone else is going where they think they're going to go.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, it's more exciting.
Yeah.
You know, it's unexplored territory. It's like, how random can you make it?
And that's what people think of Reggie Watts. That's what they appreciate. That you take people where they least expect.
Yeah.
It should be funny.
Game, set, match. You little beauty. You are an Australian legend. Oh, isn't he just... For birdie. And for the tournament, he's done it. It's in the hole. Right in the hole from the big man. It doesn't get any better than this. His whole career is waiting.